So for today's What You Got question, is it possible to be hungover from ice cream? Because yesterday was National Ice Cream Day, and today I think I might be hungover from too much ice cream. I know weird things are going on in my body, but it's such a wonderful holiday. And you mix it with today, and today is Global Hug Your Kids Day, a day reminding us that love grows stronger when we show it. Good morning, my friends. My name is Zak. I am the president and founder of Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass, and the Pack Podcasting Networks. And this is What You Got, the daily show where we learn something new, we honor someone doing good, and we challenge ourselves to build a stronger community by asking one simple question: what you got?
Hi, friends, it's me, Barry. Good morning. It is a great day to come together and ask the question, what you got?
Today, we're featuring another amazing mission partner in our program. Today, we feature the KARES Foundation. They help families and neighbors in need, which fits perfectly with the day of celebrating connection, compassion, and the power of showing love. KARES Foundation was started on a tragedy like no other. Todd lost his mother and his sister when they were hit by a drunk driver. Todd was a very young child. He never really got to know his mom or his sister very well. And hearing his story always breaks my heart. And the thing that Todd is doing is every time he helps a child and keeps him away from drugs and alcohol, it's like Todd gives his mother a hug. It's like he gives his sister a hug. And that's why today fits perfect with Todd Langle and the KARES Foundation. Global Hug Your Kids Day was created to remind parents and caregivers to express love openly and intentionally. It began as a simple moment, encouraging families to pause, reconnect, and appreciate the children who bring meaning to their lives. People celebrate this day by hugging their kids, spending time together, sharing gratitude, and strengthening the bonds that make families resilient. This is a reminder that affection is not just an emotion, it's an action. This is really kind of funny because, uh, on the 25th, which is coming up this week, I'm so happy. And we had to schedule this like 2 weeks ago. But my son Justice is going to be, and our daughter Gabby is going. They're going to be coming to the house, and they're going to be coming to the house for a couple of hours. And it is amazing to me that they're such good kids, and they are so career driven, and they're doing all of this wonderful thing that they have to take and plan out 2 weeks in advance to be able to come and see us. It's heartbreaking in one way. These are the kids that live closest to us. But I am so proud of them because they are busy. It scares me a little bit sometimes. I want them to take and make sure that they have that ability to spend time within themselves and be with themselves, and they're doing that. They're doing that. And look, they are a wonderful couple. I love the kids. I love all our kids. I do. We just found out the other day that we're already planning a return trip of our daughter in Oklahoma. She wants to come back for Thanksgiving. That just made her mom and myself, it it brought such joy to our hearts because we didn't know if she would actually like Greeley and the life that we have, because they're so used to small town. But we honestly had such a good time with the entire family. It was such a good time having them here. So kids grow fast. God, do they? It's I could reflect on that for hours. I mean, I sit here and no joke. I got my grandbabies in this picture. That's my oob. Okay? He's that's my oob. He's now next week. He's turning 26. 25. 25. He's turning 25. Silly. 25. Oh, oh, oh. I'm not old enough to have a kid that age. Okay, I wish. Kids do grow fast, though. Life moves quickly, responsibilities pile up, and sometimes we forget that the smallest moments become the biggest memories. A hug can calm fear. A hug can build confidence. A hug can remind a child they are safe, seen, and loved. Global Hug Your Kids Day is not about perfection. It's about presence. It's about showing up. And it's about giving your child a moment that says, "You matter to me. You're important. You're loved." And for families facing hardship, that message becomes even more powerful. When life goes crazy, that's when that message tends to fade out. When stuff starts to hit the fan, that's when the messages get crossed. When it goes from, "I love you, I care about you, you're the world to me," to, "Well, dad hasn't said anything nice to me in a while, and now my dad's never even there." Wires get crossed, feelings get hurt, relationships get damaged. This is a wonderful celebration. This is a wonderful day of celebration that you get to take and make sure that you reaffirm your love for your children. And this is another reminder that, you know what? CARES Foundation is living proof that if you're not careful, the last words that you've said to your child could potentially be the last words they hear from you. We don't make sure you're being very cautious. Not even cautious, just make sure that your voice, your words have meaning. Because we need to make sure that we don't, there's the old term, don't go to bed angry. How about don't ever leave a conversation pissed? Don't leave it unsaid. If you need to say it, say it. But there are very few conversations that you cannot end with the words, "I know we don't agree with this, but please understand I love you." It works. It works. I'm telling you right now, it works. KARES Foundation is a mission partner dedicated to helping our families and neighbors in need. They provide support, resources, and compassion to people facing challenges. They help parents who are struggling. They help children who need stability. They help communities that need connection. They help kids when alcohol or drugs are involved. Camp KARES is being built, which is going to help kids who have dealt with troubles of alcohol, um, whether it's their own or someone else who's been drinking. Todd has an open phone policy that if there's a child that needs help getting a hold of mom and dad because they've had too much to drink and they can't drive, Todd will gladly make that phone call. And mom and dad, we don't want to get that phone call. None of us do. Drop the pride, drop the shock, drop the awe. If your child calls and says, I drank and I can't drive, don't get all pissed off. Don't let your little ego get hurt. Let them know, hey, thank you for calling me. I will be there just a minute. Keep being strong. Keep knowing that I'm on my way. We will come get you. And then when you get there, no, how could you do this? None of this blame shaming BS. Be proud of them because they have called. We make our kids afraid of us. My parents always told me that if I wanted to do drugs, come to them because they could make sure that they were safe. My parents had connections and they could make sure that the drugs I were taking was safe. Now, I could count, I guess I have to use two hands now, the times that I have smoked marijuana in my life. 6 times. I've ate gummies for headaches and pain. I've consumed the gummies, but recreationally smoked marijuana in my life 6 times. And I always told my sons the same thing that my parents did because it meant something to them. And it meant that I wasn't trying to keep them from it because you know as well as I do, don't do this is like saying, do it now, have fun. They're trying to take away something that is exciting. Stop that. Stop that. Call it reverse psychology, call it whatever. Allow kids to do what they're going to do and be there to support them and help them make the right choices, make the adult choice. I'm not saying go and let your 13-year-old go to an adult party. That's not what I'm saying at all. But don't create a crisis if they come to you for help. Because if you do, they may not come to you when they need help again. And they may try to make that poor decision and drive their way home next time. And their minds are not developed enough to make that decision. And they can end, if not their own, someone else's life. Their work matters because families cannot thrive alone. They need support. They need people in the community. They need people who care. The KARES Foundation shows up with a heart, purpose, and commitment to lifting families when life becomes heavy. You can find them at ksd.org. kares.org or through their Community Pay It Forward profile. Again, scan the QR code, it will take you directly to their page. Or, Zach, I heard you talking about CARES Foundation. Please, can you get me in touch with Todd? We'll send an email, it'll be done. Global Hug Your Kids Day celebrates love and connection. The CARES Foundation strengthens families and communities. Together, they remind us that compassion is something we give, not something we wait for. Our question of the day is, what is one moment when a simple hug made a difference in your life? God, this is so generic, but every time I get a hug from one of the kids, it makes a difference in my life. My kids have always learned, and they've seen it with my friends, I am a hug guy. It doesn't matter, male, female friend comes up, we hug. That's the culture, that's who we are. We hug. We give a hug of care. We give a hug of support. So my kids know that when I give a hug, it comes from the heart. They learn that. They've turned it around and they do that now as well. So please answer in the comments your answer to your response to the question, what is one moment when a simple hug made a difference in your life? The challenge of the day, the mission of the day is give your child, grandchild, or young person in your life a meaningful hug today. And tell them why they matter. You may get that cross hug, you may get, a simple eye roll, you may get anything, but the truth is, someday they're going to remember that. And better they remembered that than they weren't there. So give your child, grandchild, or young person in your life a meaningful hug today. Tell them why they matter. Today we honored Global Hug Your Kids Day, a reminder that love grows stronger when we show it. Today we highlighted the CARES Foundation, an organization helping families and neighbors in need with compassion and care. And today we remembered that each of us has a role in strengthening the families around us. Please support the CARES Foundation through Community Pay It Forward, because every purchase from a giving partner can be a chance for the CARES Foundation to stand up and help another child. And join me again tomorrow for another day of learning, giving, and growing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for caring. Thank you for showing love to the children in your life. And if you're not helping someone, folks, you're hurting everyone. So please remember, the path of compassion is something we achieve when we all come together. My name is Zak Clayton, President and Founder, Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass, Packed Podcasting Networks. Hug that kid. Tell them you love them. Never leave a conversation angry. It's okay to disagree. It's not okay to lose connection with a child.